Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Elden Ring. I'm your host, Colors Fade. It's episode 16. You'll notice that we look a little bit different. We have some new armor. How did this happen? Well, after the last episode, a new mouse finally arrived. I had ordered a 4-button mouse, specifically for this game, so that it would be easier to pull off certain things. So now I have a separate mouse buttons for all 4 things, which is the standard attack, your long attack, I guess your strong attack is what they call it, then pulling off the special move, the weapon art, and then blocking is your 4th one. So I don't have to press the shift key in combination with something anymore, which is really nice. And what I needed is some time somewhere to practice with this new mouse, so I came here to these ruins. Now, as it turns out, this set of armor only drops from 2 guys in the entire game. This is the Godrick Knight set. Now, there is also, of course, the Godrick, what do they call it? The tree beast. I'm still pressing the wrong thing here. The Godrick soldier armor. So there is the Godrick soldier armor set, but it's less. And what happened was, I killed this guy and he dropped his helm. In fact, he dropped 3 helms really fast in the span of about 10 minutes. And I was like, I wonder if I can farm that whole set from him. So the guy at the end of this row, walking down there, you can see he's got the shield and the spear. He's one of only 2 characters in the whole game that drops this armor, and you have to sit there and farm it. And I thought, well, I need time to practice this move set with this new mouse. I need time to get used to it. So this is what I did. I'm going to show you what I did here. I just had this little simple 3-person kill job. I come down and get this guy, and I learned something here. I learned that you can still you can hold the sprint button while crouching to move a little faster. So if you kill that guy, run after him, and right as you hit this grass, crouch, you could backstab this guy. And then, of course, new mouse button. Finish him off. And, of course, it lets me do jump attacks now that I have a separate mouse button for a strong attack, because the jump attack is just pressing the jump button. So I would kill those 4 guys and then I'd run back and reset. And it worked out really well. And it took a little bit of time, but I farmed that suit. Really love the ability to have a jump attack now. It's really nice. No, you're dead. So it's just, oh, look at you being so brave. So it's just made it, the 4 mouse buttons, I'm still not 100% used to them, but it has made the whole thing easier to play, for sure. I mean, the game is made for controllers. It's made for a bunch of separate buttons. It's not really conducive to holding 2 buttons at once and then pressing a 3rd button to do something. So this was super helpful. So I did that, and I farmed up a little bit, and doing that farming run, it got me a little bit of experience. So you can see now that I pushed enough points into my endurance to get up to 19. And that gives me an equipment load where I can be a medium load with this whole set. This is actually a really light set of armor. It offers a lot of protection, and the best part is you can see the poise is at 40. So we're going to be able to power through some hits now a little bit, which will really help. So then the second thing I did is I ran up here to the Rampart Tower. There were a few pieces of loot that I had forgot to get. And I'll run you through those real quick. Let's go here. There's a nice little hammer that you can get. This one, the brick hammer. So if you're in the hammers, it has a really short distance, but it scales B with strength. So if you want a hammer, there's a way to do that. And what I found out is that over here outside, this old boy, killed him. Don't die here. Big dummy. And of course he dropped his chest plate for us last episode or something like that. But what I learned is, remember there's this big gap down here that's broken up by a hole in the wall and a bunch of vines, and I was like, how do you get to the other side? Well, it's right here. It's a very careful drop, of course, which is made even harder on the PC. But if you do that, you can come around here and you can get over here and you can drop down right here, and bingo bango bongo, the hammer's right here. And this guy's gonna... And that's no good. Oh my goodness. But at any rate, I came through and I finished. There were a couple more pieces of loot too that are outside, and if you just work your way around, you can get them. So that's what I did. I finished off this area. Now it's complete and there's no glowing pieces hanging out anywhere, which makes me feel better. Because there's also there was just one more section, but it doesn't really matter. So if you're over here exploring, and I had made the mistake of thinking this was the prison cell. It's not. There is an NPC here that's very, very important. Well, it's very important to me because they offer later on at Round Table Hold, you can get a talisman from them, and it's a talisman that will help. Adds 15% to your equipment load, so it'll let you wear heavier armor, which is really nice, of course, if you're the type who wants to put more of your points in somewhere else. Yes, I know, there you are. But you're also dead. I like being able to kill things with one shot with this greatsword. It's pretty cool. And it's really just going to be a matter of time getting used to the buttons, so yeah. All of this banditry and stuff. But we killed that guy, so we can go back this way. There was that one other ledge you saw with the two guys out there, but you can get out there too, and I did and killed him and blah 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 blah. Anyway, point being, that's all done. Oh, and this lift, yeah, this lift works now. So what we're gonna do is, I have two things that I really want to do here. I don't even need the rest of this side of grace. We can go over here. Lift side chamber. I want to bring the giant over to that rock and blow it up. We also meet the NPC that I want to get, who will later show up at Stormville Castle. So what we have to do, the giant is up this lift. So we're going to go up that. But first, I want to clear these guys out here flawlessly. Not the whole guys, just the big beast dude and this dog, because... And that bird over there, because I don't want to run into them when we're dragging the giant down here. So we're going to try to get this dog. Okay. Partial. There he goes. Here comes the big dude. There we go. So he's done. See, that's just jump attacks. Very nice. Now we got this stupid bird to deal with. But I can... Do I have enough weight now to put this on? Where's my crossbow? Right there. Nope, it makes me a heavy load. But that's okay, because I don't really have to dodge roll from the birds, so... Get in. Alright. Come here. Come here, Sparky. There's one more bird up there. That's kind of a pain in the butt. He's right there. So let's see if we can drag his butt down here. Doink. Right in that fat. He's got a fat. Let's got a fatty. There, he's done. Oh man, that's nice. Okay, get rid of this so we can roll. I think there's one more bird up there, but shouldn't be a problem. Now there's a couple of guys over here. It might be easier to fight them in this direction. There we go. This thing is awesome. I love having that ability. Oh, and by the way, our person actually is right down in here.
Be proud. You were a fine warrior. Your only mistake was your choice of master. Let the winds lift you to a higher place. Well, who do we have here? Tarnished, are you? Clearly not one of Godrick's lot. I am Nepheli Lu. Tarnished and warrior, like you. I'm here by decree of my father. How utterly repellent this is. This grafting of Godrick's ill befits a lord. He's tainted the very winds. If you intend to challenge Godrick, I ask you call upon me. The winds run foul with his deeds. I'm certain father would permit me aid the fight. Apologies, but I've idled long enough. As fellow tarnished, we must each follow our own guidance. Down whatever road takes us to the throne of Elden Lord.
So, yeah, she'll...
Apologies,
yeah,
as fellow
I always like to make sure that I'm done. But she is Godfrey's daughter. First Elden Lord, Godfrey. So there is Godrick and Godfrey. And she's come here to hurt Godrick. And so you will have a chance to summon her during the battle. Now there's this area up here and Disposo here. This is another thing I love is that if you have a separate button for the strong attack, it's much easier to do a running strong attack, which with this weapon is that spinny move. With the katanas, it's a very nice dual spinny move. It's just very cool. But everything is just easier with 4 separate buttons. So it's just now getting my brain used to them. But anyway, so down here, and as I pointed out before, you can see that rock and there's something glowing in it. And that means that you need a big creature like a giant or a bear to come down there and tear it up. So that's what we're going to do. Over here, we can hop on this. So Nepheli Lu not only will join you in battle, but she'll the cat wants out. All right. So as I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted by the black and white rubbing up against my leg, demanding to be let outside, is that Nepheli Lu will not only show up in battle when you summon her, but she'll go back to the Round Table Hold, and in doing so, she'll be the one to hand you the talisman that lets you have a higher equipment load. Now there's a bunch of stuff back there. There's a thing back there to loot, and I do want to do all that. There's all these clay pots, but I don't want to worry about it right this second because I've spent all this time. I don't want to get hurt. I've spent all this time clearing out things. So now we've got to go drag this giant down here. So what we're going to go do, if we have any little bit of luck here, is take that guy out. There we go. And then bang. Yeah. That's always your first move, isn't it? So now he'll come down here. We're going to grab our golden seed. Come here, buddy. Walk this way. It should be a little bit of mayhem down here now. Come on, dude. Oh, I almost got out of the way of that. Come on. You punk. So. There we go. There we go. if you want to have some real fun, drag him around here for a bunch of extra deaths. I'm going to power up here. Just let him... Oh! Get out of there. Roll. Oh, hey now. Whoa, 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 wait a minute. Yeah, still mad at me. Just gonna see how many of these guys he can take out. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Get irritated with those guys. Take your aggression out on them. Oh, I'm gonna try to take this guy out. Oh, gosh. Ah! I don't want to die here. That's for sure. Oh yeah, kill those guys. There you go, big fella. Oh yeah. I don't want to target him. I just want to get past him. Get that. It's smithing stones 1, 2. And he hit those guys with that. There we go. That's such a great move. Let me keep myself a little happy here. Oh, are we deciding that we've had enough? Ah, those guys with the kick move. That stinks. Okay. There's some loot there. Yeah. You guys suck with that move. Okay, I don't have any more potions left, which is sad. So I'm almost dead. But we got what we wanted out of the giant. And that guy's dead. I'd like to go take that giant on, but that's just enough for me to die, so what I am going to do is adjust my memorized spells. That's going to be gone. We're going to every now and then use that. That heal would have been more advantageous to have right there. That rock sling is just kind of pointless. It doesn't do any damage. I think you have to really focus on it or something. So that's that whole area. We got the giant. We got the golden seed. Actually, how many golden seeds do we have in our inventory now? I think we got to go to important items. It says bolstering materials. We have 2. So we can add a new charge to our flasks. Flasks. Add a charge to the flask. Yes. Yay. Okay. So the next place I want to go to is, well, we have a secluded cell. Right there. Stormville Castle. I had to check a piece of data. So there's our giant. There's our boss, which we don't want to do quite yet. And then there's this. There's some clay pots and things of that nature. There's a bird somewhere, but I don't know exactly where it is. You can hear it. So these jaws. Oh yeah. And then there's out here. This leads up. Where does this go? Oh yeah. And that's the it's the other lift. That's where we came from when we were at the other side of Grace. So, let's see. Clay pots. These guys, unfortunately, there's a big clay pot hidden back there. I don't know if these guys will let me just run back here and get this or not. Nope. Because he gets mad. see what I can do about that. They will drop cracked pots, I think. I think the big one will. And he'll do that spinning move. Which really stinks. And I'm really bad at dealing with. See if I can finish him off here. There we go. So he's broken, and he drops a living jar shard and raw dumped meat. Okay. But as it was, you have to kill him and get him to move because he was sitting on that back there. So that's done. And it is another cracked pot. And you can use those in crafting to make bombs. That up there you will reach. Is it later? I'm pretty sure it's later. Unless do you come at that through... Yeah, there's no way to jump over here, is there? Okay, that's got to be a different part of the castle. So I hope we can get there. It amazes me that people can memorize these, because I think From Software does a really good job of making their level designs complicated, which I think is great. Oh, I missed. All right. They make their level designs like a puzzle, and there are people who memorize this and know exactly where everything is and how to get everything, and I'm just so impressed by that, because it's not me. Alright. We're out here. Yeah, so it's got to be up here. Sure, if we walk this way and talk this way. There we go. Hey, look. Pillage remains of the smithing stone. This will get you to... Oh! If I don't miss the jump, it'll get you to this upper portion. And then we have what? Okay, and now where is this? Yeah, these dudes. Let's do this. You're gone. Since you've been gone. Oh, and there's these guys just want to hang out. A weathered straight sword. These guys down here, let's see. I'm trying to lock and it's not letting me. Hey now. Didn't say anything about being able to do that. There we go. Got that big attack, which is very nice. If you time it just right, it really can wipe out a whole group of people. Manor Tower Shield. Very nice stuff. Over here. And out here there is a clue. Surely what you seek is somewhere close by. So then there's a jump down there area, and this is that's a not jump down area. Fun. Okay, so I think we fall down if we jump down on one of these areas. But I might be wrong. What do we have here? Well, there we go. So over here, Got to be really careful to not jump over that rail. Hey, it's this guy, Rainbow Stone. And now you can go unlock this door. So it's right next to our side of grace. Right there. Which means we're going to rest. And now we can go into the lower bowels of the castle. This is what gives you access to that. So we're going to head down there and die. And I know that sounds pessimistic, but that's the truth. There's a big critter down there that's going to kill us, and I may try to fight it once or twice. There are bats here on the underside here. I'm not very excited about that. There's a bat there. So but those things that we were just walking on, there's bats on the underside of that. See, there's one right there. And there's one right there. So if you don't want to have to fight them, try to get them while they're asleep here. Oh no. Darn it. This is when sorcery is awesome, because sorcery has some really good homing spells. So you just point it at them and they're gone. But now we're here. This is actually where we needed to be. We do need to drop down, because you need to drop down here. Come over there and get that part. And it is worthwhile to come down here and kill this giant beast at the bottom of this place, because it drops, I think it drops something important like a golden seed maybe. What do we have here? Rats. Here come the rats. Okay, what do I want to use against the rats? Because I think there's too many of them to just for a single fireball. Yeah, because how many rats are there? 3? Maybe the fireball will work. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Wrong spell. Alright, well. Once again. Oh, it doesn't quite finish him off, though. Well. Ah! Mama. I still got lots of endurance. I can keep swinging. I like having that little bit of extra endurance. That's nice. Gotta find this scarab. It's a... yeah, it's an Ash of War scarab. So we're gonna do this. I want it to run through that tunnel. Rancor call. Uh-oh, what's here? It's just empty space. Not going to kill us. Okay. More rats. What's on the underside here? This is where my mind gets... now here's the big open space with lots of things. That's the death zone. We're gonna have to fight this creature, and unfortunately I've got a ton of runes here, so I'm gonna have to come back and get them. There's nothing else here. Oh brother, I'm not looking forward to this fight. Okay, well, let's do this. And you can't summon anybody here either, which is what really sucks. This is gonna be the first thing we're gonna use. I might be able to use madness against him, but I don't think so. There it is. This thing is just, it's awful. Oh, I hate this thing. Yeah, you and your dumb tail swipe. I'm just doing that. attack the crap out of him. Oh, there's no way we can do this. We don't have enough damage. Ah, this is gonna suck. We may have to. This may be one of those guys we just have to come back to later. Oh, you're killing me, Smalls. Yeah, because he's got too many attacks here that just eat me up. It'd be great if you could stagger him like that. There he goes. Where's his eye? Right there. Oh, he missed it. Ah, tail swipe, sucking. That sucks. Can't see him. Can't see him. I hate this. I hate that. I hate that swipe. Hate not being able to see. Oh my god, we made it by 1 hit point. And it drops the golden seed. That's why I was after it. Oh my gosh, can you believe that? What do we have for hit points? We have 17 hit points. Well, folks. And we get a stone sword key, which is awesome. I guess you can do it with 17 hit points. Oh my gosh, I did not. Right away when I saw how little damage I was doing, I just thought this was going to be really bad. Now here's the thing is, look at the sword. You can see it does 129 plus 10 and 129 plus 26 holy. I was wrong about, well, I was right about the thing, but I guessed wrong. When you do this, it does add more damage. So now it's up to 111. It adds 85 more damage, just flat holy damage to it. So you do want to have it charged when you're playing against tougher critters. And we have the heal. So how much does this heal? A little bit. I don't know if this is I don't know what else there is down here. I can't remember. If I can just, well, I'm sure I can just gate out of here. I don't actually think that there's a way out of here. There might be. Oh no, there is. There's stairs. That's right. There's the world's longest staircase. I remember this now. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that. Look how awesome that is. What the hell is that critter that got frozen in time there? They do some awesome design with this game. It's just incredibly well designed. I think the artists here are just working overtime. I mean, this is amazing work by them. That is so cool. And look at that. To build that asset and to 3D model it and put it in the game for one location, and it's not even, and it's just a piece of the room. It's not even anything the character can interact with anything. And someone went to all that time to build, I mean, probably multiple people. There were the artists and the 3D modelers and the people who turned it into an asset and the people who use the asset in the game and place it and build the level and all that stuff. Lots of people working on that. And you end up with that. And it's just, oh god, there's rats. Okay. What do I got here? Gotta have enough to use this weapon. Oh, okay, so this is a somber smithing stone. And this is why you needed that stone sword key. Yeah, let's hope there's not too many rats here. Oh, these guys suck. Okay, that sucks. We are in no position to fight these guys. Oh, that sucked. Well, at least we got one of them by himself. I'm going to be out of material here. I've got nothing left. Okay. I gotta get this other guy then. He's looking straight at me. Okay. Oh my goodness. Good golly. I'm just not potioned up to fight anybody else. Thank God I had the heal spell. There's no way we'd have got out of there with 17 hit points. We'd have had to go back. So that's the iron wet blade. You need wet blades to apply certain skills. Yeah, Miss Gilrod. Miss that. Alright, go ahead. This is a dagger / pierce. Quick step on it. So if you're a dagger player, I don't know why you'd play daggers in this game. You need reach. Oh, you're... Yeah. Oh, and you're going to throw fire at me? Boy, I'm barely surviving this. There was a lot more to this than I thought. Okay. Oh, and this is what? The end of the world? There is no way to go past this? There isn't, so I guess we just travel back. Okay, we came in here and we got all these items. I do hear a rat from somewhere, but I don't know. It's up there. Well, okay then. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's rats in there. We're here. We're in this room. Okay, now we know. Well, we're definitely not fighting that guy right now, Mr. Grafted. So now you know where this room goes. There's the steps. There's the mural on the wall over there, the giant painting. There he is. This room goes into here. Okay. Cool. Well, let's go back to somewhere else. The Rampart Tower. Now it's a matter of, do I want to try to come down here and kill that grafted scion thing? I don't know. Do we want to try that? Let's see if we can level up first. If we got 0 runes, then it doesn't hurt my feelings. 16.879 is what I need, and I think I used a lot of my runes leveling up. Oh no, that should be good. This is 16.789. This should be worth 248. Oh no, that was the 1600 one. Okay, 16.789. So, is this the 800 one, or is it... It's the 800 one. Oh, it's the 400 one. Okay. Alright. In that case, we can use one more of these, and one of the 200 ones, and we'll get there. Right there. Level up. I'm going to put, let's see. Oh yeah, I need to look at weapons first. Because as much as I would like to use, where's this thing? What's it need? It needs a 16 dex. I'm sure it would be fun to use. It's got 24 faith scaling though. Interesting. But then I'd have to spend smithing stones to upgrade, and I'm probably better off sticking with the grape sword. So, in that case, what I think I want to do is just put my points into hit points and faith. So let's go. Let's get more hit points. Let's get that red bar caught up and past our green one. So 106 runes. I don't feel bad about trying this. And then. If it doesn't work, you guys are gonna hurt yourselves. Okay. It was not great. I didn't want to get out the crossbow, was the thing. Just didn't want to get that out. So we've seen me do this several times. We're going to try one time, and if we don't get it, if we get completely mauled, then we won't worry about it. If we're close, we'll come back. I don't know if I can catch up to those guys before they turn around or not. Where do they turn around at? Right there? He goes all the way down the stairs before he turns around. Okay. I want to backstab that last guy. We're going to wait. But I kind of look like a paladin now, don't I, with this armor? I think that's a good part of having it. I'm going to sit here and have some coffee. Anyway, I hope everybody's having a good time watching the videos. I hope you're having a chilling, relaxing, awesome day, evening, morning, whatever time you're rocking. Oh, look at him. He's got to get in front of his henchman there. There we go. I have jump attacks now, fool. Oh, he didn't drop anything. I need those legs, gloves, and helmet from you, buddy. I'm not sure I could ever have enough endurance to wear them, though. But we'll go give this a shot. Two-hand this thing, bud. That's what you do. Oh, and we still need to go down here and take out the doggos anyway. So, actually, we might want to do that right now. There we go. This thing's like, what just happened? He's an extra tough doggo. Takes 2 hits. It's because you need this thing right here. Chrysalids Memento. You need that to give to the girl who gave you the jellyfish shield, and she'll go to Stormville Castle. And now we're in here against this guy. I'm going to put on my little bit of shield. I'd like to use that to hit him, but I think the best thing we can do here is just try to attack. Oh yeah, I know what you're doing. But guess what? Yeah. I'm gonna finish you off, you sucker. Yeah, that took everything, but it still got done. Now he's done. He's out of there. Alright. Making progress. I think this armor's helping. I like that. I'm just gonna go kill these guys over here for fun. Because I can. And you too. Bye. I want to go kill that last night. And then, gosh. Are we done with the castle? I think we might be done with the castle. Yeah. You got a shield, but it don't mean nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? These guys are dropping things right and left. Okay. Come over this way, buddy. I'm going to backstab you and then light you on fire. I guess he does always have a halberd, doesn't he? For some reason, I thought he was a sword guy. But he's running around with the halberd. So yeah, you can sneak up if you faster if you press the run key. Bye-bye. All done. Alright, you know what that means? That means I think we can go ready for old boss boy. Godrick the Grafted. So, I think we've done everything we need to do. So, over here by the secluded cell. Why don't we just do it? Stormville Castle. And it's right there. Alright, let's do it. We're going to go... Summoning sign. I want to have that ready to go. that ready to go as the first item. We're going to call Lutel the Headless in here. Touch this, summon Nefeli. Guys ready? Let's do this. Cutscene. Very beautiful cutscene. This is probably my favorite one in the whole game.
Mighty dragon, thou art a true born heir. Lend me thy strength, O kindred. Deliver me unto greater heights. Well.
They call him Godrick the Grafted for a reason.
Plain as a lord. I command thee, kneel! I am the lord of all that is golden.
Alright, my man. Let's go do this. He's got that one. If he puts that thing in the ground... don't get hit. Get away from the little storm. Then he does this and he rolls around a lot. Get out of that. Get out of this. Yeah, roll away from that. Godrick. Stab him. There we go. Now he's gonna go really angry here. Oh, he killed one of them. Who'd he kill? Stage 2.
Truest of dragons. Lend me thy strength.
You can graft. Great. How's your fire resistance? Not gonna be fun, is it? Oh, that sucked. Alright. Let's get him. Get over that thing. God damn it. That stupid little... Oh my gosh, I can't believe that. That little sword in the ground. That's not good. Get away from that. Get away from that. I gotta kill this guy before... Come on. I gotta kill him before she dies, otherwise I'm probably toast. Why can't I hit this guy? Dead. I have holy power.
Of all that is golden. And one day, we'll return together to our home, bathed in rays of gold.
I just bathed you in rays of gold. Godrick the Grafted. The great runes you receive by defeating shard bearers have lost their beneficial power. However, their power can be stored at divine towers throughout the lands between. See the description of each great rune to discover which divine tower you should visit. So you get a few of these. So Godrick's great rune and Remembrance of the Grafted. The Remembrance can be turned into someone that we haven't met yet at Round Table Hold, and you can get one of 2 items from it. And that's what I was saying, where if you go visit those giant walking mausoleums, they'll duplicate the Remembrance, so then you can get both items. So, touch the site of grace. There's no other loot in this zone. We're going to want to go back to the Round Table Hold. But we might save that for the start of the next episode. I think all you have to do is push the door open here. This is a wonderful introduction to the next area. In fact, I might have to save that for the next episode. Let's do that. It's going to be real cinematic. But anyway, Godrick is dead. Stormville Castle, it's ours. Mostly. Now, so here is where you got to go for the Remembrance. This tower out here. The bridge is obviously broken. But there's a teleporter like right here. Right there. That'll teleport you all the way to the end, and then you got to climb this tower, and you got to get to the very top, and that will give you the power of the Remembrance. Because right now, well, you have to sit at a site of grace. Right now, you can't use it. It means nothing, I don't think. Yeah, we don't even have the option to do anything with it right here. So I'm gonna go back to Round Table Hold. Oh no, I'm not. I'm gonna go. We have one more thing left. Right here. Cancel. Who's this? Heartbroken Maiden. So remember we grabbed that chrysalid. She was talking about they became chrysalids. And she was craven. It doesn't really fit her personality, the story they gave her, but whatever.
A pleasure to see you. Did you give the little chrysalids the message? That I love them. And that despite my craven heart, I'm sure I'll be joining their club soon enough. What's this? A keepsake? From my men? Oh, goodness me. I can't... They all believed in me. They all thought I'd make something of myself. Me, who can't do anything. I think I'll head to the Round Table Hold. Perhaps I'll find my purpose there.
Yes, you will. Your purpose will be spirit tuning. For me. Leveling up Loodle the Headless. Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff to do here now. All kinds of things. Alright, so is that area finally open to us? Yes. So now you get to see the 2 fingers. It's this critter. And that's why they call it the 2 fingers. Touch the 2 fingers and learn rapture. And this is this character. You know, it's funny that their names don't show up, because then I never know who I'm talking to. But I think her name is Enya.
You tarnished. You've done well. I am Enya, the Finger Reader. I interpret the words of the fingers, envoys to the greater will. Look there. The fingers tremble to welcome you, Shardbearer. Let their wisdom wash over you.
Great Elden Ring, root of the Golden Order, anchor of all lands, giver of grace, wellspring of all joy. Until it was shattered, the tragic corruption of the Order has taken its toll. Across the realm, life lies in ruin, fallen to pieces. Foul curses and misery spread, unabating. But the greater will has not abandoned the realm, nor the life that inhabits it. So it is that the tarnished are guided by grace, called to act. Brave tarnished, your great rune is a handsome shard of the Elden ring. Seek another of its kind, to become Elden Lord and restore the Golden Order.
Let the words of the fingers guide you. Well, I see. A remembrance of gold has found its way into your possession. Demigods and even the creator of the champions are hewn by the Earth Tree upon their end into remembrances. They are valuable indeed. These remembrances yet house the power of their former masters. And should you wish to wield that same power, well, I will lend you the strength of the fingers. Do not recoil from my offer. The fingers guide us all. And you, tarnished, you are here to take, are you not?
Yep. So, you can receive the power from this remembrance. You draw on the power of a remembrance's namesake. Each remembrance can provide one power. Once that power is claimed, the remembrance will be lost, but again, you can duplicate him in the mausoleums. So, Godrick has this giant great axe. Very nice. 142, 56. Very big old thing. 34 strength required, 22 dex. Or he has a grafted dragon, which deals fire damage. I'm not going to grab either one of those things right now. I'd kind of like to have that axe, but only if I end up with enough stats later to wield it.
Go forth, let the words of the fingers guide you.
At any rate, that's any. So anytime you have a remembrance and you want to know what loot it might drop, that's a good chance. So here's our friend.
Greetings. Nice to see you again. My name is Roderica. I should have told you sooner.
So should the game UI.
This place impressive though. The round table hold, covert quarters of the two fingers, and gathering place of champions who vie to become Elden Lord. I never knew the guidance bestowed upon us tarnished had such fantastic roots, although it's all a bit much for me, in truth. I'm still looking for my own purpose.
I think you have to go talk to the old smith over here.
Now, those eyes tell a story of a challenger who's felled her mark.
Yep.
Fine and well. Now lay out your arms.
So ask about
Lovely
Roderica.
boy here. She's crestfallen and can scarcely swing a blade, but she has a gift for spirit tuning. I saw another one like her long ago. Their eyes share the same hue.
So she you have to have a conversation. The weird thing about the game is you actually have to leave Round Table Hold and come back for her to take up her position as spirit tuner.
For giving me that keepsake from my men. It was as if I was frozen with self-pity. I failed them at every turn. You have my gratitude. Please, take this.
A golden seed, so we can level that up
It's
again.
all a bit much for me, in truth. I'm still looking for my own purpose. You're telling me I possess some kind of gift? I don't believe you. But if I do have this talent, and goodness knows it would be my first, I suppose I should try to hone it, shouldn't I? I'll ask Master Hugh to teach me. Certainly he does appear intimidating and holds no love for us tarnished. I know he's trapped here at the Round Table Hold. I can tell. He's a gentle soul underneath it all.
Yeah, so she'll be a spirit tuner the next time you show up. I need to find Our Lady. Here's...
Ah, we meet again after all.
Yep.
I apologize for any offense given by my bearing, but I'm quite unable to move, you see. So, what do you need?
About the corpse under the Stormville.
The misshapen corpse under Stormvale. That is a sacred relic of the Black Knives plot, as that famed night of assassination is known. It happened during the golden age of the Erd Tree, long before the shattering of the Elden Ring. Someone stole a fragment of the Rune of Death from Malekith, the Black Blade, and on a bitter night, murdered Godwyn the Golden. That was the first recorded death of a demigod in all history, and it became the catalyst. Soon, the Elden Ring was smashed, and thus sprang forth the war known as the Shattering. I once wished to become a scholar, you see. I've spent many an hour scouring the archives for knowledge of that fateful plot. The world has grown crooked, and if you intend to put it to rights, you'd better understand what happened to make it this way. And that thing is to blame for the shape I'm in now. I urge the utmost caution. Don't disturb the corpse more than necessary. Ah, so you've met Dee. Dee is an old friend.
Dee's the one with the suit of armor that has the two heads
bound by our exploration of death.
out there in that
But our
room.
paths have since diverged, never again to cross. Though that's hardly an uncommon fate for two friends. Dee was telling me that he discovered the mark of the centipede. The centipede is an ancient symbol of the curse mark. As long as whoever finds and uses it is not nefarious by nature, then we may be able to form an alliance. If only I could speak to them in person. And if they were like you, all the better. Ah, you defeated Godrick and claimed yourself a great rune. Looks like we both got what we wanted out of Stormvale, didn't we? Well done, friend. Something to mark the occasion. Go on, take it.
Roger's rapier +8. Oh.
As you might have guessed, I still can't move. My fighting days are behind me. No need to be polite. I've no use for it anymore.
Very nice. And so he still has the 3 things he can teach you. But what we really want to do is find the lady. I'm not sure where she is. This person, you can actually get that armor set later. She's not in here. Where is she? There she is.
You again. I thought you'd receive a summons to the Round Table. Nefeli Lu. We met at Stormvale. I'm glad to see you here. I have something for you.
Yes, you do.
I found it in Godrick's grafting grounds. You defeated him. You should have it. Make good use of it. I don't intend to make a habit of scavenging corpses.
So the Arsenal Charm, which is really nice. This is the thing that will allow you to wear some heavier armor. It raises maximum equipment load. And it raises it by quite a bit. You can see I'm at 62.5 and it'd raise it to 71.8, which is just very nice. I can't go up that ladder. So there's these people. I don't think I have any bell bearings. Offer I do. Gostox, the guy at the gate that we killed. So you can go into Gostock's bell bearing and see what he had for sale. Silver pickled foulfoot. Temporarily boosts item discovery. By how much, I don't know. So. But that's what you want to do when you want to farm a suit like this from enemies. You have a random chance each turn to drop. Every time you kill them, you have a random chance to drop a piece of gear. And that is actually determined by your arcane skill. It's wrapped in... Discovery is wrapped up in your arcane skill. So the higher your arcane is, the higher your chance of discovery. But, of course, the silver pickled foulfoot is supposed to help that as well. So Alright, so what I want to do is leave the round table hold and come back because I want to spirit tune in this episode. So I'm just going to go anywhere. The church, Fourth Church of America would be fine. This episode went on a lot longer than I thought. But we'll get the boring bits out of the way here at the end at the round table hold. I will level up while I'm here. Vigor. Then we'll go back to the round table hold and spirit tune and see if we can also increase our sword. And then next episode we'll move on to the next area. We'll be out of Limgrave. So you can see, oh, is she still standing there? Dang it.
If I do have a talent for I suppose I should try to hone my last master.
Yeah, so do I have to talk to him again? Ah, this game is so weird this way.
I didn't. I'll be doing my job. Just lay out you. Those words were not meant for you. I may be prisoner to you, tarnished lot, but my prayers are mine, and mine alone. Well, I've had my say. I'll be more careful too.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Are you out of your mind? Who'd stay with an ugly brute who only knows how to smith? Absurd. I refuse to believe it. I don't doubt you, but I know when something's too good to be true.
All right, my friend. So now I think she'll do it. All right. I want to end the episode with the spirit tuning because I want to get Loodle the Headless leveled up. I love that you can level everything up in this game. You can level up your weapon. You can level up your spirit tuning. It's very cool that you can do that. And you can level up your seals and staffs. That's also really cool. So, all right. And now she's no longer by the door. All right. So now we can run in here and she'll be on the ground, on the carpet, right there. Little change.
See you again. I have you to thank, don't I? I can happily announce that he has taught me the noble toil of spirit tuning. I'm as yet unsure of what I might be able to accomplish, but if I might be able to help you all, I'd certainly like to try. And if there's any chance to ease the suffering of my dear men who were grafted, well, I certainly must try.
It's her dudes whose arms were hanging off of Godrick. That's quite a thing. So here, yep, spirit tuning, you can spend runes. Oh, and obviously I spent some to level up, so I don't have enough. You need Ghost Glovewort. I'm just going to spend the rest of my runes here. To get enough score here to level up Lutel. I need to go. Here we go. So this will get him to level 1, and then I need more, and I need more Ghost Glovewort +2 to level him up. You can level up other runes, other ones too. The doggos use the Grave Glovewort instead of the Ghost Glovewort. The Ghost Glovewort is basically for like these guys. The named, well, it calls special ashes versus ashes. You want the Ghost Glovewort for the special ones, and for the regular ashes, it uses the Grave Glovewort. So it's always a good idea to have one group of multiples. Like there's 3 dogs or there's 5 of these guys, and later on you get some dudes with shields, which are really useful. I like to early on level up the doggos. There are instances when having multiple ashes instead of one single strong one is better. Certain fights where that works out better, but now I need a bunch of runes if I want to do anything else. So at any rate, that's it. Next episode we'll take off from here. Actually, I don't think
I take it. Then owing to our duties shared, we are now comrades in arms. I think you've earned this.
And he has something to give you.
Golden order to aid the hunt of those who live in death. Are you acquainted with a man named Roger?
I am.
You know, the piteous fellow hiding away on the balcony. He was a formidable spellblade in times past. Don't let his easy air deceive you. He was wise beyond his years, stout of heart and clear of mind. No more, though. You see him now, ravaged by thorns, muttering and rambling, like he's half dead already. I can't stomach to watch. Take well the lesson, friend. That's how you end up when seduced by those who live in death. When grace is sullied, it rots people from the inside, breaks them. I serve the Golden Order, that I might put this crooked land to rights, following only the guidance of the Great Elden Ring. Those who live in death fall outside the principles of the Golden Order. Their mere existence sullies the guidance of gold, tainting its truth. And so it is the vermin must be exterminated, down to the very last.
And he has incantations. This one, Order's Blade. Very nice. It requires 13 int. That's interesting. And Litany of Proper Death creates image of order to deal holy damage. I don't know exactly what that does. It sounds like some kind of buff. So, oh, and these require huge memory slots. Look, they each require 3 memory slots just for that single spell. I wonder how powerful that spell is. I have to look those up then. Order's Blade. So I will look those up and do a little research and figure out if those are useful. But in the meantime, this episode has really gone on. Sorry for it being so long, but thanks for everybody who managed to hang out to the end. You are spectacular. I will see you all next time. As always, if you like the video, drop down below questions, comments, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Patreon's listed in the description below. See you next time.